What is cracking, mi raza? ¿Qué pasa con la raza? What's up, mi gente in YouTube? Today I'm bringing you guys a quick review on a shoe that has probably been done a billion times, and that's okay. This is the Yeezy 350 V2 Zebra. And I'm bringing this to you guys now just because I reordered these in my correct size. I've had a size 10, which is actually over here in this pile, for a couple of years now, probably 3-4 years, and I bought those off of a shoe podcast that's on YouTube called the Sneak Disc Podcast. I bought them off of Greg, so I got them in a 10. They say go half size up. I'm a normal size 9, and those are pretty big on me. They do fit double socked, but they do look big on me, so I did reorder these in my correct size. And it's a shoe that always I think it'll be timeless, and it never gets old. So I got them on GOAT, and I did pay quite a bit of money for them, but it does say there Yeezy. What does it say? Yeezy Boost 350 V2. Color is white, black, red. Size 9, and I think this is from Europe because it does have all of the UK. It has the other sizes. Usually the US releases or the US retailers just have a large US number and then the smaller ones underneath it. This one has the UK. There's the barcode. There's the GOAT sticker saying it's been authenticated by the great folks at GOAT. And this is what also makes me think it's from Europe, is that it's in a different language on the side. It looks like German, or I have no idea. Thailand maybe, actually. If y'all know what this language is, let me know. But this is like an Adidas sticker from their retailer over there in whatever country it came from originally. These are, honestly, I think top three best Yeezys to ever release, hands down. This, the Wave Runner, and then I'd have to think about the third one for me. Oh, here's the sticker that was on the insole. I did take that off. It was on the insole. Here's the GOAT stuff. GOAT verification card, and then their sticker. And it does have a quality control sticker inside the box, a little circle. So I'm stoked to have them in my correct size now, and I'll eventually let go of my 10, the size 10. They're lightly used. I bought them used, and the guy over at Sneak Disc Podcast sold them because of Yeezy's rants. He was going through drug addiction or something at that time. We actually went to his concert here in Northern California where I live, and he canceled. He walked out on stage, did about 9 minutes, and then walked off on a rant. So it was during that time, and Greg over in the Sneak Disc Podcast was not messing with Yeezy because of his actions. So you have a black and white with red text shoe. The outsoles become a little bit creamy or yellowish, creamy yellow after wear. And let's go ahead and get it on not on foot, but a up close look at these. All right, so here we have some B-roll of this bad boy. On the authentic Yeezys or good UAs, you should be able to see some boost through that outsole. It should be kind of translucent, that outsole. And on these, it is apparent that you can see every little beautiful detail on these. Like I said, these are top 3 Yeezys to me to ever release. You do have this kind of zebra pattern. That's why they were named the Zebras, running through the prime knit. This is throughout the whole upper of the prime knit, from the top of this tongue, I guess you could call it, all the way down and into the insole. On some of these, even authentics, you can see the black prime knit very predominantly through the outsole, and that doesn't mean that they're not real. That's just the way that particular shoe got produced. You have nice, chunky, thick rope laces on Authentics. These are very sturdy. They're stiffer than a fake pair, and that's how yours should look. The tips are white. Here you can see the zebra pattern coming through the front of the outsole. And there's even a little bit of color in there. That black zebra hitting through there gives it a little darker hue. Here you've got the stitching that brings both pieces of the primer together all the way to the back heel. It should be like an X square pattern, if that makes sense. X square means you'll have an X and then you'll have a square, then you'll have an X and then you'll have another square. That's how they stitch it. Here you do have your nice vibrant red in the SPLY-350, which has been rumored to signify Saint Pablo loves you. It is his brand name, Supply. They call Yeezy Supply. So I don't know if it's Supply or if it's Saint Pablo loves you. Either way, it's pretty dope. It's very unique. Kanye West has always done something different and out of the box. I honestly fell off from him, or he fell off from me as a buyer because of all of his political rants and endorsements and walking out on stage from a concert we paid for kind of turned me off, and hearing that he was using multiple different types of substances while performing was kind of sad to hear. But either way, it is what it is. There's always redemption for folks. I do believe in redemption, and I do believe that people can change their lives, and he is a genius. Whether you like him or not, the dude is a creative genius and has done things that nobody else has done, both musically and fashion wise. So here on the back pull tab, you have a 3M 3 stripes Adidas branding that goes from the top of the heel, pull heel tab, all the way down into the insole. And then on the inside, it does say Adidas Yeezy in black. And on the tongue, you have it reinforced here with a nice soft suede on both sides of the tongue in there. Just a well-made shoe. There is the size tag with the QR code, and you do have that red stitching popping through on the inside. And I mean, like I said, you've seen these millions of times. You probably have them in your collection. But I want to go ahead and upload this because this is such a popular shoe. It is one of the most timeless shoes to ever release in the history of shoes. I don't care what anybody says. It's going to sit there with the Cortez, the Jordan 1, the Converse, the Air Maxes. It's going to sit there right next to that and compete pound for pound with those shoes. I love this pull tab. These are awesome for 350s. The core 350s, like the core copper and the Oreos, didn't have these, and I just love this. And so you have this dotting that goes around the pull tab. It's very well stitched in. It's a solid piece of I guess this is nylon, but it's like something you'd find on a backpack. It's so sturdy, like a backpack strap that you have on JanSports and stuff, and you can adjust your strap. You know that material that's on those backpack straps? That's what this is. It's very thick though, and it's very well constructed. So I love this pull tab on these 350 V2s. You do have stitching around the ankle cuff, and you can see the zebra pattern through that stitching and through the ankle cuff. So at first when I bought these years ago, I was like, oh, it's dirty. They've been, handled and touched, and that's actually the zebra pattern. I don't know if the camera can catch that, but you can see some of the dark black zebra pattern coming through. Just a beautiful, beautiful shoe, you guys. So hopefully that gives you guys an alternate look at these. Appreciate y'all checking in, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace. Alright, so if you don't have these in your collection, you guys, I highly recommend you spend the money and get these in there. These are top 3 Yeezys to ever release. They're a classic silhouette. They will always be a classic silhouette. When you look back at sneaker history, whether it's GOAT, whether it's a UA route, whatever you need to do, get these in your collection, folks. These will not fail you. Peace.